Hey guys, I'm Kyle with Rhino. This is Rhino Arc 2. It's a robotic camera assistant with a 15-pound load capacity that pans, tilts, focuses, and controls your slider for incredible video and time-lapse shots. It's designed to replace your fluid head as the ultimate B-roll machine. When we looked at our workflow as filmmakers, we realized we do a ton of different things. From narrative docs to interviews, weddings, time-lapses, and endless B-roll to make it all cohesive. Our goal with Rhino Arc 2 is to make your filming process more efficient so you can focus on telling your story. The best part about Rhino gear is how quick it is to set up. Rhino Arc 2 is no different. Using the ergonomic dual joystick controls, set up a repeatable 4-axis multi-point move in seconds, and use the joystick or iOS app to control the speed of playback. You don't always need a slider, but you always need B-roll. That's why we created rack mode. When paired with Rhino Focus, simply move your camera and set your focus. Move to where you think you'll pan or tilt and set your focus again. Now, as you move, your focus will automatically rack perfectly as you control your movement in real time with the joystick. Imagine how much time you'll save nailing focus on the first try. Doing professional interviews is a staple for most filmmakers. Adding motion to your shot ups your production value and is a great way to land higher paying gigs. But what happens if your subject changes their sitting position or moves out of focus? With interview mode, you can pause the looping slider by touching the joystick and discreetly reframe and refocus without having to set up a new move and risk killing the moment. Time-lapsing is one of the favorite parts of my job. Now with Arc 2, you can make it even more dynamic with 4 axes: pan, tilt, slide, focus. We have a new feature out called Light Lapse. Won't be available on launch, but will allow you to beta test it when it's ready. It allows you to get holy grail day to night time lapses with the touch of a button using a light sensor and a new iOS app. Having actual physical controls for motion control is super important. What if your phone dies or doesn't connect or the app glitches out? Professional work requires extreme reliability. Because of this, you have full control with the physical controls to set up Arc. But some things are just better in an app experience. With the Arc app, you can set up and play back your move using the virtual trackpad. You can create up to 5 keyframes and scrub through them for real-time remote control. Changing batteries is a pain, especially when they only last 45 minutes. That's why you're able to power your camera or monitor directly from Rhino Arc. No more changing batteries mid-interview or having your camera run out of juice on a long time-lapse. Powering up to 4 motors and a camera takes a lot of power. That's why we built in a massive 60 watt-hour battery pack into Arc. It will allow for 5 hours of continuous use with everything powered up and up to 48 hours for time-lapses. If time is tight, it charges in less than 2 hours using our ultra-fast international charger. Everyone uses the 501 quick release plate for video work, so we built a 501 receiver and plate into Arc 2. The problem with these plates is how to mount them to your camera. We solved this with an easy-to-access mounting tool built into the receiver. No more looking for keys or coins to mount your 501 plate. Setting up gear is time-consuming, so we try to make it as quick as possible. Rhino Arc uses its motor to mount to Rhino slider or tripod and the mounting tool to snug it into place. Also, Rhino slider now features our tripod quick mount system, so you don't have to spin it on your tripod anymore. The Pro version has 2 extra plates to make mounting to 2 tripods a breeze. We're introducing a new high torque motor to enable you to get vertical slides with up to a 10-pound load. If you're a current customer, don't worry. All the new gear can be used with your current Rhino slider and motor, but you can upgrade to the new motor and rails if you want. So whatever you're shooting, whether it's a corporate interview, a wedding, time-lapse, any kind of B-roll, think of Rhino Arc 2 as your new assistant. I hope it makes your workflow better and faster so you can spend more time telling your story. So to all of our creatives out there, here's to hard work and great stories.